Hello again, and thank you for joining Jeff and Jenny's Classic Restorations. Well, we're going to be back to the NSU quickly again today. I want to start on the frame itself, but I need to remove they call it the swing arm. I always thought the swing arm was at the back, but never mind, it's the steering yoke to me. So we're going to take the steering section off, the ball bearings and everything, take the front suspension parts off, and then I will sand it all down with the wire wheel and get it all clean and into primer, and then eventually we can come back and we'll try it. We get a decent day. It's not bad today, we'll be all right, but I've got loads of DIY stuff inside which the wife has lined up, so I can just get on and spend the day sanding the frame down, and then get it in primer, and then we come back and we give it some new blue paint. So let's go into the shed and just get the steering off. Right, a couple of things to do to start with. I'll get this bolt which holds the handlebar bracket on, and we get this off, make sure the bearings are okay, get them out, and then there should be some underneath. And if I just briefly swing it across over there, I did put some WD-40 down there the other day, but that's quite wedged in there, so before I start stripping down, I'll make sure I get that out as well. So we'll get on and get these bolts out, and then take this steering arm off. Right, as I say, once we get this nut off, then this will come off as well, but we need to just get these bolts out as well first. So these are 14. Right, okay, it's coming out all right. I'll get the other one out, and then we'll start on this steering bit here. Okay, so to get this off, it looks like it's a 32. Now this is awful, but I've got a brand new one of those. So let's just see if this comes off all right. Okay, and then we just got a little washer in there. Keep this in the right position. Right, so this can now come off. Like that. Keep that in the right order. Another washer. And then one more bolt here, which isn't that size. So let's just see what size this is. So I don't have a socket this size, so we'll just try and use these grips. There we are, it's not too bad. Right, so get that one off. This is going to be a bit long-winded, so let me come back to you on this one as well. Right, so that bolt's out, and that cover, and there's just another washer here, which just get that under there, and those for a minute, keep that in the right order, and there we go, there's the bearings. So let's get those out. I believe there should be 21, it's all full up in there, so I'll get a magnet for a minute. Hopefully they come out with this. Go into here, so I don't lose this and knock it over. Okay, one more, which is probably going to be awkward, isn't it? Oh, there we go, last one. Right, okay, now we're going to want to turn this upside down and do the same with the, hopefully we can turn this upside down. Bring it up, there we go, bring that out. And there's some more bearings. Let's get them before we lose them. There we go. And then pull that out. Okay, there we go. Right. Let's get those. And then we just pick up the odd ones, which have all gone under here. Okay, so that's done. Right, so last bit now, take the suspension out. These are 10 mils. Okay, that should come out there. Okay, I'll put them back in a minute. So now hopefully this should come out. Oh, there we are, it's a little bump stop thing. There we go. There we are. Right, okay. That all needs a nice clean up. So we've got some nice new springs as well. And this thing, this rubber comes out somehow. There we are. Okay, so we won't need that. We'll keep it for now. And we've got, there's that other little thing on now, so I just lost. Oh, it's on there. That's just the seal on there. So all this needs a good clean up. Okay, and I'll just do the same for the other side. Right, so there's all the suspension and steering bits in there. So now we're just left with this steering arm. So there's a lot of sanding down there. A lot of that's going to have to be degreased and put in some rust filler stuff. And so I'm going to get on the next day or so, and we shall endeavour to sand all this down and get ready for some sort of paint. So we'll leave it for now, and I'll go back to me DIY, and then I'll come back to you when it's all ready for paint. Hello again. Well, I'm sorry I missed the video last week. It's taken me, well, it took me 2 days just for the preparation of this. There was so much pit, it was all very solid, but so much pitting, and I tried to get the best I could out of it. But it is now ready. It's in grey primer. The handlebar section, the front wheel section is just in the shed there, in grey primer as well. And they just took absolutely ages, so it's actually the best I can do now. So now we're going to go for this paint. I've got RAL 5005, which apparently is called Signal Blue. So let's give it a go. So I've also, the wife gave me 2 days to do this, and then I'm back to hanging doors. So I'm just using the old door here to hang this ladder up. So let's get the mask on and let's see what this blue looks like. So bear with me 1 second. Okay, so I'll get on doing that. and I'll come back to you when that's done. Well, we'll move on to do the leg in a minute, so I'll come back to you. Right, the frame now has had about 2 or 3 coats, and so we'll be looking at doing the clear coat in a while. It's out in the sun, so hopefully it's not baked nicely. It does bake to a matte finish, but once we get the gloss on, it should be all right. Right, so I'm just going to do the fork legs now, and I'll just show you a little bit again. Obviously it's the same old thing, and then we come back and we get the clear coat on. Right, so they're now in undercoat, and one thing lucky enough I didn't forget was the bracket for the handlebars and headlight. So that's done. What I'm going to do now is just quickly hang these 2 up in the shed for a minute, and then I'll get that spray gun cleaned, and we'll go for some clear coat. So let me go and do that, and I'll go mix up some clear coat, and we get that on there, and I won't bother showing you the rest. I'll just do it with everything else. So anyway, I'll be back in a second. Right, so now I've mixed up the clear coat, which is 2 to 1. Is 100. Well, mixed up 100ml and 50ml of the hardener. So let's give this a go and try and not mess it up too much. Right, the other 2 bits are done. The handlebar bracket, the leg for the steering are done. That's hanging up in there. This one I'll just wait a little while, get it somewhere safe out the way, and then what I'm going to do whilst I've still got some clear coat, this is the rear wheel, which took a day to sort out. So I'm going to spray this silver, which I've got, and whilst I've got the clear coat out, I'm going to clear coat it as well. So that's what I do today. So I do apologise for last week. It took 2 days at least just to get it prepared, and then the wife said, "Oh, I've given you 2 days to do it." But yeah, thank you. But the rest of the time it's DIY again. So anyway, we'll leave it at that for now, and we'll just say goodbye to Jenny. Jenny, having her afternoon sleep. Got the frame there out in the sun today, so that should dry nicely. The other 2 are hanging up in the shed. Next week is a bit different. The Persia Django has now gone. I've traded it in. I got quite a good price for it, and next week you'll see what I've bought in its place. So that's next week's episode. In the meantime, I'll be getting on trying to do some preparation. I've still got the other wheel to do. The wheel's not perfect. I can't really justify the cost of new wheels and spokes at the moment. I might well do that in time though. But so for the moment it'll just be silver paint, but at least I've got some good lacquer, or without some good lacquer on it. So until the next time, you take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye bye.